print is pitted against digital, is pitted against TV, that see digital is coming, print will go down, social media is coming, digital will go down, and but we are still coexisting.
So those publishers who can adapt and move their content to new media, they will succeed.
Okay.
Those who cannot, they will go, their days are over.
Their days are
But content, the journalists, their days are bright,
okay.
very, very bright. Newspaper is already almost dinosaur now. So television will become. And tomorrow OTT also will become. Yeah, and credibility is the only thing, only capital of your media house.
You also talked about success of Telegraph, like how you saw from launch to success.
Yeah.
Do you see anything like that happening at this time for newspaper? No. Hello and welcome here with ABP Live, and I am Nupur Dogra. We are here to cover the much awaited book launch of the book Headline, authored by our former CEO DD Purkayastha, fondly called as DDP. Do you think the way media operates has seen a change over the time, and you see any striking difference, with the evolution of print to digital to TV, and then now everything is coexisting with each other, and then there is this advent of social media. How do you see media evolving with time? And what do you think is the future of this?
This is bound to happen because, again, content is being transferred from one media to these are distribution channels.
Yeah.
This is nothing but this thing. I don't call them media at all.
Okay.
They're distribution channels. Television is a distribution channel. OTT, same thing. Or newspaper, same thing. What goes into it is the content. That's the content. So that is going to change to adapt to the new technology. The content has to be adapted. The content that is used for a newspaper or television can't work on OTT.
Can't work on.
So you have to, remodel it or give me different shape to work there.
Print is pitted against digital, is pitted against TV, that see digital is coming, print will go down, social media is coming, digital will go down, and but we are still coexisting.
So those publishers who can adapt and move their content to new media, they will succeed.
Okay.
Those who cannot, they will go, their days are over.
Their days are
But
over.
content, the journalists, their days are bright,
Okay.
very, very bright. So the organization must change their way of working. Unless they adapt, will become a dinosaur. Newspaper is already almost dinosaur now. So television will become. And tomorrow OTT also will become. Unless you change it, you know how to cut your cloth. One cloth you may make a salwar, you can make a t-shirt also.
Okay.
Or a jean, maybe trousers also. You must know how to adapt to that medium. And then only will succeed.
You also talked about success of Telegraph, like how you saw from launch to success.
Yes.
Do you see anything like that happening at this time for newspaper? No. And for digital or any other form of media, do you think?
I don't find any surprising thing happening.
And what about these niche media houses? Like they are focusing on niche content. We see more and more portals coming up, only focusing on business, focusing on legal, focusing on. So what do you think about
A lot of
this?
fake things are coming up. People don't believe in those. So these are the problems. You see, a lot of for such hankering for money, people go on for these things.
Okay.
So a lot of fake news comes up, so that popularity increases, and then tomorrow people forget. People have a short memory; they forget what they wrote. So trust in media is going away.
Yes.
That is my biggest concern.
What do you think media is doing wrong, where it's losing its trust and credibility?
One is for publicity's sake, they're publishing. Most of them are publishing not the right news or the right angle of news. The way it should be presented is different. Then they know that if I don't present this way, my income, my readers won't like this. So newspaper should play its own role. If readers like something, if you play to his likes or dislikes, then you are a very partial newspaper.
Yes.
The newspaper should be impartial, so everybody should like it.
So you're saying playing to readers' likes and dislikes is working against media in a way.
Actually, it should be. I'm not saying it shouldn't play into it. It
Okay.
should be according to likes and dislikes, but mostly they go one way.
Do you think we are more number driven these days?
Yes, we are.
And do you feel that even editorials are facing this pressure of numbers and content is being shaped that way?
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Does this used to happen back in your time, or is this something you are seeing?
It was there, but this in print medium it was not so much. But TV it is more. I mean, print measurement was yearly ABC or half yearly ABC or yearly IRS. But here every day TRP is coming out every day.
Yes.
Unless it is running this thing treadmill.
Treadmill.
So that's the problem with television.
So it does, do you think that it compromises with content? As you said, content is king. So do you think
Sometimes
content
yes,
is suffering?
sometimes yes, because of TRP.
TRP.
Sometimes you go for cheap kind of news, which people will like. You
Yes.
find in many television channels, you find this kind of news which maybe sells well to some sector of society, but others are not. So you shouldn't fall prey to this.
And how do you see future of digital media amid Google meta monopoly and news media bargaining code? And as we see that even government is bringing up new bill and new law to regulate Google and its authority over the domain. So what do you think is future for digital media in this context?
Now they have become these four giants, become big giants, huge
Yeah.
giants. They are gulping away everything else, which is not right. So they will take our contents and then sell our contents. They give nothing to us.
Yes.
The content you're getting content from somebody, and without paying anything, and with this content you are earning huge money, which is unjust. So that many governments are realizing. Australia has taken very strong steps. France has taken. Germany is taking. US also is thinking about it. Canada is the same story. So this will gain momentum, and this can't last. This is imbalance of the whole thing. It can't be a monopoly of four organizations. Take away everything and leave nothing to others, which can't sustain.
Sir, also we have come across many media houses, and in fact in print also we see that artificial intelligence is being used for basic proofreading, and slowly and but steadily people are media organizations are adopting artificial intelligence. How do you see that as an onslaught on jobs in media, and do you think it will have an impact, a critical impact, or how far
I don't
it
think
will
it's onslaught. This AI is something new. You must use, like people you say atom bomb is bad for a civilization, but the nuclear power can be used in a good way also. No? You can generate electricity and a lot of good things. It's not meant for putting a bomb in Hiroshima and kill people. So way how science and technology must be harnessed. You can't stay away. AI is bad, so don't go for AI. There are a lot of good things in AI. So you must use it properly. That's my advice.
And one more thing I want to ask you about is that there's overload of, people are saying that there's overload of news, and not news, we can say information, with, everyone making videos, content, influencers turning out content, imparting.
No control on that, and
Yes.
that's why so much of fake news coming up.
And do you think there's a news fatigue because of that?
So this is a good opportunity for good brands.
Okay.
Big brands, people trust them.
Yes.
Because more this happens, big brands like all the big ones, I don't know name, but
Yes.
all the big ones will succeed, will survive.
Like us, ABP.
I'm not sure, shouldn't I'm going to say names, but big brands, like globally I would say, New York Times for instance, or any other big brands, they will succeed because people have trust in them.
Yeah.
More this happens, they will be better.
Sure. And also, I would like to ask you one more thing is, you talked about how you brought in work from home even before COVID,
Yes.
and with coming back from COVID, and a lot of organization have started going back to asking people to come every day to office. Even we are coming to office every day. So what is your take, that you think it shouldn't be that, it should be a hybrid mode, and what do you think, how it helps, like what is your message going forward for future?
I think it is, if you ask me, it should be fully WFM
Okay.
or from a WFH, barring some jobs can't be from home. Like television reporters, they have to go to the field.
Yes.
They can sit home and do something. So some are impossible, but there are many more possible jobs which can be done easily and better. Performance is better from if you work from home.
Sir, I also want to ask you one very crucial question for our generation and the generation that is coming after us. What is your message for upcoming professionals? Because you shared your personal experience, how your company stood for you in your critical time. Like you shared that your mother was suffering from cancer, and but today, you know, with Gen Z's favorite term is jumps and hikes, and this has become you know, kind of trend to, you know, change jobs often,
Yes.
frequently.
Yes.
And this is being justified as seeing a ladder towards, you know, success. But is it sustainable in the long term, and what is your message for the coming generation in that context?
I think that they are too short-sighted. This must be a longer sight. Staying in an organization for a long time is not bad. You may, if you perform well, then you can grow. If you don't perform, then you work for 2 years, you're exposed. Then you move to a different company. So the weak people do that. I think the better people should be with the organization for some more time, because company will understand their performance and promote them, go to higher levels.
Okay. And one last question I would like to ask you. Sir, see, we are seen as the fourth pillar of democracy, media. And we see a lot of negative talks about media only these days. You know, there is a lot of question over credibility, likewise you also said. So what do you think is the way out for media to, you know, restore that credibility, and, you know, to because in this age, you know, information is coming from everywhere. Media will only benefit on credibility, as you rightly said. So what is your message going forward?
Yeah, credibility is the only thing, only capital of your media house.
Credibility is
Okay,
only
credibility is
capital.
gone, then nothing is left. Like
Yes.
all, as I said, like New York Times, because they're credible, in this age also they are shining bright. Because readers know who are credible.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for interacting with us.
Thank you.